it going, beautiful souls? Hope you're doing well on this Monday. So I was in deep conversation with the Most High this morning, and I want to share something with you. You know, we are to have extreme discernment in order to know when the devil's coming through, in order to know when demons are coming through, in order to see what is actually the Most High in the Holy Book, okay, versus what is deceit from man. So we were in this deep conversation, and I was saying, you know, God, the book says to not allow Moloch, the spirit of Moloch, in. Okay? The spirit of Moloch is all about child sacrifice. So this is where abortions come into play. This is where trafficking comes into play. This is where, I mean, even in my situation with my mother, that's the spirit of Moloch. Okay? She sacrificed her own flesh and blood for her ego. That is the spirit of Moloch. Okay? When you put your own wants, desires, needs before your children. Okay? So it took me a long time to heal from that. So I didn't pass the same generational curse to my children. Okay? I had to hit it head on and take care of it as it was happening. And do it knowing good and well it was going to come. I told her long before it happened she was going to do it. Yeah. We're talking a year before it happened. I told her she was going to do it. So anyway, the spirit of Moloch, I was like, you know, God, if we are meant to stay away from the spirit of Moloch, and we're not meant to allow that spirit of child sacrifice in, why do we worship Yeshua? Because his story is about child sacrifice. His walk is about you sacrificing him. So if we are really not meant to open ourselves up to that spirit, and we're not meant to walk that walk with that spirit, why is Yeshua's story full of sacrifice? And what come through next, I was floored, okay? Because I deeply want to know, like, if it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, chances are it's a duck, okay? It's a duck. And when you research the pagan holidays and how they've intertwined the pagan holidays with the sun god and told you it was Jesus, you start seeing how Moloch is intertwined in Christmas, Easter. Because you've got to go back to Roman times when Christianity was being created and formed, and they were trying to merge the pagans with the Christians to start the Roman Catholic Church. Okay, you got to go back to those times, and you got to see how their sun god sacrificed children, which is the story and the spirit of Moloch. Okay, it's the same. So I said, God, is it possible that we have been deceived into worshiping Moloch and we don't even realize it? Is it possible? Like, if you truly, blindly believe that everything in the Bible is 100% factual and it all come from the Most High, you have no discernment. If you 100% believe that the devil didn't have his hands in the Bible, you have no discernment. And if you 100% believe that they would give us all of the answers in the Bible, you are naive. Okay? You've not learned the lesson that this is the devil's playground. And so that was the biggest, what the fuck? Now I get. And that was kind of like the aha moment, okay? Because I have come across conspiracies where they're like, hey, Yeshua is Lucifer. And I'm like, there's no way Yeshua is Lucifer. But after going through this and having the conversation that I had with the Most High about Moloch and how Moloch's story is tied into Yeshua's story, but it's also tied into the sun god. And when Jesus rose in Easter, and then Jesus's birthday that they just picked, okay? Now, this is where I truly believe Yeshua's story has been altered to fit the devil's narrative, to control. You see, we are to love thy neighbor. We are to sit with the sinners. We are to witness and to bring people to the Most High. We're not meant to sacrifice. We're not meant to judge, and we're not meant to condemn, and we're not meant to kill in the name of our God. That goes against everything that the Most High is about. All those things are the devil. All those things are Lucifer. And so this morning I was kind of floored. I was like, maybe that's not a conspiracy after all. Maybe there is some truth to what people are saying about the stories being intertwined together. But I can promise you, we've not been given the full truth. And I can promise you, they have intertwined things to control us, to keep us from getting the truth, to be able to ascend. I promise you, they ain't told us the truth. And I promise you, with as many times as the Bible has been rewritten, the word has been rewritten, therefore the meanings have changed. It's changed. We don't even have anything close to the truth. As of now, it's been rewritten that many times. Now, I'll be the first to tell you, Yeshua walked this earth. I'll be the first to tell you, Christians allowed the Jews to throw stones at him. The Jews don't like us at all. So, that I do know. And y'all are being used to justify war, and you need to wake up. That's the spirit of Moloch. Literally. But anyway, just had to share this. I thought it was wild, okay? I love you all. Have an amazing day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.